Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, AirsoftAL, the common man's airsofter who reviews pretty awesome kits to tell you if it's worth it for you. And ladies and gentlemen, as many of you know, I love revolvers. Yes, I love revolvers because with revolvers you can show off your skill, your marksmanship, and your dirty, hairy side. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today I wanted to talk about the WinGun kits. The WinGun kits that I'm talking about are the ones that can actually take your revolver of any kind and turn into whatever the hell you want. Be it from a 8-shot capacity, snub-nosed little revolver to a raging bull, essentially, from Fallout. Yes, I'm not joking on that. This kit actually is pretty cool. However, we're talking about both kits, which of course is the barrel kit and well, the 8-shot capacity kit, which is 24 rounds in total. And before any of you say, wait a minute, how can it be 24 rounds? It's because the kit comes with 3 cylinders. That actually holds 8 rounds each. So yes, that's your 24 capacity. But let's talk about that for a second. What I have right here is your standard Black Ops, or at least your knockoff WinGun revolver. Now, of course, obviously, it takes the shells, which are 6 in capacity and just don't do great all that well. However, what we are talking about is what you can do to replace this, because WinGun makes something pretty damn cool. And that's this right here. This being what happens when you take the Herdwolf revolver carbine and basically put on the barrel here and the 8-shot capacity cylinder. Now, the 8-shot capacity is actually that. It's 8 cylinders. And while, yes, you have the Hater revolver and the Hater Gen 2, which does have a hop-up, if you have your current one that you like, but you really don't want to spend the money to buy the Herdwolf, or not the Herdwolf, the Hater revolver, and you actually like your current WinGun revolver, but you want to make it a little better, well, the cylinder as a whole is just that. And the best part about the cylinder is that right down that way you can see the barrels. Yes, barrels. Each one of these is a simple barrel. Unlike the shells, which in of itself is just the BB at the front, this one loads from the back and gives you an extra length of barrel. Essentially, the cylinder itself acting like a barrel, giving you a little bit more space, and, well, it actually does pretty good for what it is. The cylinders themselves are not that bad either. These 8 polymer cylinders, which I dropped one, are, and when I say 8, I mean 8 shot, not as in 8 as in total, but you can buy more of these. And I'll be honest, these are actually really good and simple to load, because you can essentially load one in, close it, and bada bing bada boom. Just like that. Now this right here actually, just the cylinder itself with this 8-shot is about sub $20 if it's on sale. The standard MSRP is between $20 and $25. I say that because e-bike's fluctuation is kind of a bitch. The pistol kit itself, which consists of the barrel and this very nice faux wood grip, which actually is very comfortable, mind you, in of itself is also sub $20. It's not that bad as a whole, and you can definitely take your revolver or your Herdwolf revolver carbine and turn it into this, or keep the stock and make it an 8-shot carbine. Now, what we're talking about is just the cylinder and the barrel, and whether or not you get a performance boost. And we're definitely going to talk about that. So, let's load up one of these 8-shot clips and the revolver here, and not only get the FPS, but also see if the performance is a little better. So, let's get to the range, shall we? Alright, first up, the Black Ops Ignite revolver, which of course is the hottest, well, this particular revolver being based off of Dan Weston and everything else, hottest shooting revolver. Now, I don't know how old the CO2 is, but let's just see the FPS readings. 321? 337? Yeah, definitely the gas is expended, but you would definitely see more of a hotter shooting gun. But anyway, though, these are WinGun shells I'm using, so take that with a grain of salt. But, either way, though, I am using Black Ops Ignite .2, so once again, take that with a grain of salt. 288, 324, 300, 315. Empty. All 6 shells. Now, this is a somewhat fresh thing of CO2. I had to expend a little bit of it because the seal in there, it started shooting out everywhere. So, yeah, the gas is probably not that great. But, let's see what the kit does to it. $472, $499, $437, $428, $449, $493, my bad. $440, $446, $403, empty. So a little bit high in the 400s, but definitely better than what we saw with the actual shells. Now, I'm going to load this up with .25s, and we're going to see how far this thing will shoot outside. So let's get out there, shall we? Mother Nature is definitely against us today because she gave us a hell of a windstorm, folks. So, first up, the Black Ops Ignite revolver. Question: will it hit the broadside of a barn at about 100 feet? Well, we're gonna see. It's gonna be a no. Granted, the gas is low, so because all we're getting max is about 80 feet out of it. It's about 80 feet out of this. Yeah, it's starting to run out of gas, so performance out of this is not as good as it should be. And I know I should have topped it off with a fresh thing of CO2, but I don't have any CO2, so there's that. Anyway, though, now the kits. 8 shots, .2. How far is it going to hit? Or will it hit the broadside of a barn? I'm using Evike Precision .2s. It flew over the barn. Let me lower it down a bit. Way under. Over. It hit the barn wall that time. Yeah, with the wind blowing, it's definitely got to compensate. But it's going that distance. They're just like that. It's hitting. It's hitting the distance. And I'm out. So yeah, that definitely does prove a point that, yes, this does improve performance drastically from the last time we took a look at it. So, let's go ahead, get back inside, and we'll give our final thoughts on it, shall we? As you saw, this does have actually pretty good performance. And I'm not going to lie, I will be running this. Now, not the cylinder itself, because I believe my friend Apex is going to be wanting to take this home with him after seeing this video. So, as a whole, the question comes down to, is this worth the money? Yes! Is this something you should look at to upgrade your revolver game? Yes! And finally, is this worth the price tag? Yes! For the love of God, yes! This is something you should consider to upgrade your revolver game. While, yes, it is a pain in the ass to get the barrel in there and all that good jazz, the cylinder itself is definitely the first thing you should go for if you want to up your revolver game. And the fact that the FPS is actually a hell of a lot better, and, well, let's face it, is better than the standard shells, then yes, definitely do that. Either way, though, thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, the Commands Airsofter, who reviews awesome kits that WinGun should probably make more variations of, so you can check them out yourself. And would you kindly consider supporting the channel via PayPal down below, because it's folks like you that make this possible and me able to review them. So thank you guys who've donated to our PayPal, and as always, I will see you lovely people in the next video. Till next time.